Hello, everyone. Everyone who's watching live and who is watching later. My name is Heather Gravely, and I am a Pampered Chef Advanced Director in just outside Nashville, Tennessee. And I have with me Catherine Sharp, who is a director on my team, and she lives just outside Gatlinburg, Tennessee. So we're both some Tennesseans out here. Um, but I'm excited to show you some really fantastic, like this new catalog is ridiculous. There's so many great products. Like I was trying to pick a favorite and I can't. I mean, a lot of things are still in boxes because I was trying to keep them, and do sort of an unboxing thing. Some of them are in boxes because I've been using the other one for so long and so much that I just had to go and get one of the other new ones that I've got. Pampered Chef does love to give their consultants new stuff for free, all the new products for free. So luckily I get to get them, I get to play with them, and then I get to tell you about them. So first things first, a little bit about me. I've been with Pampered Chef, I'm going on 5 years. And I've got 4 kids that are usually here making a lot of noise. And I just love it. I love what I do. I love doing my work I was doing work from the pickup line today. So I got in line early and I got to just do my work there. And sometimes we do it I'm getting ready I am flying up to Atlantic City tomorrow. I booked a flight to see my parents. So I'm going to be working on the plane and it just goes with me everywhere. So like I said, they love to give us free stuff. And they love to get these new products into the hands of their consultants so that we can use them and tell you about them, okay? So we're gonna get started with one of the biggest, most wonderful products that they've come out with. It is so different and it is our cover photo. So here is our catalog. And if you would like a catalog, just let the consultant know that invited you to this and you will get a catalog. Okay, so remember, there's just so much good stuff in here. On the very back, if you flip to the very back, you'll see all of the host rewards. And for when you host a party, you get all sorts of free stuff, discounted stuff. The host special for September is awesome. You can pick, it's like a pick your own sale month. You get to pick anything in the entire catalog, new catalog, or the old stuff that's been around for 60% off. That's a huge deal. That's better than Black Friday prices. So, I love it when they do something like that. So, and plus you'll get a half off item when your party just hits the minimum, $200 in sales, you get the 6% off item, you get half off item, and then it just goes up from there. You start getting free stuff. It's really the best way to stock your kitchen. So while you're watching all this, keep in mind that the best way to get this stuff is with a party, and make sure you talk to your consultant about that. We are going to talk first about the meal prep and store system, okay? And this is our, there's so much to it. I'm going to move my mouse out of the way because there's so much that comes with this thing. So what Pampered Chef is trying to do is make mealtime easier, okay? We all are in the runaround already here in Tennessee. We've been back in school for, 3 weeks now? 3 weeks. So we are in the runaround, okay? So what you get, there are 2 separate sets, but you can get them together as one set. And this month, again, 60% off if you host a party. I don't remember, what do they call this? The tray part? It's the prep and store. This is the the store part of the prep and store, okay? So what this is designed to do is go in your fridge, okay? It doesn't look much right now because it's not complete. You have, just like our cool and serve bowls and cool and serve trays that have all like the divided trays, these you can pop in the freezer and they will keep food cold for up to 6 hours, maybe even more than that. And it comes with 2 of them, okay? So it goes into the little tray and you pop this in your fridge and it becomes like a meal prep system. It's about the same size as a 12-pack of Coke. And so that's how much space it's going to take up. What it does is it comes with, okay, it comes with 1, I don't even have it all set up, 2, 3 containers that go in here, okay? There's some nifty little features. They all have lids, and each lid is vented, okay? So you can close it or open it depending on what you are storing. And something that has like a lot of gas, you might want to open it up and let the gas release as it sits there. Here's the other cool thing. It comes with this neat little screen. I can a little plastic piece here. It clips into the lid, but then what it's for is you pop it off, you take it off, you plop it into the bottom of your container, and that's going to keep your food from sitting in like all the juices and things. Oh, there we go. And it'll keep it up out of that. So if you have like fruits that like strawberries are notorious for sitting in their own juice and getting bad faster, you pop that in there and it'll raise up your food and won't have it sitting in that stuff. And then for storage, you just pop it right back onto there. It also comes with these cute little dividers. So when you pop it in here, I will see it's the wrong way. Okay, skinny side down. Pop it in there, and it doubles the usefulness of this container. And then you pop the lid on, so you can have. And I did a little quick little video that showed me making like a little snack tray for my kids, like fruit tray. You can put like grapes on one side, strawberries in the other. You could have a dip in here. You could have some carrot sticks and celery sticks in this one. And you have ready to go in your fridge when the kids get home from school. You have some healthy snacks. You can put hummus in one. You can and have things to dip in there. It's so versatile. There's so much you can do with it. Not only that, so I'm gonna pop this up again so I can. Not only that, so you get 3 of these containers with that one. You can also get the prep system, which is this cool little tray here, a little cutting board. All right. Let's see if we can do this so you can see it. All right, there we go. Maybe might have to angle you down even more. Sorry, guys. Okay, there we go. All right, what this does is you take the same containers and this becomes your prep station. Now you can be on the corner of a table, like of your counter. Hold on, making room. Okay, you can be on the corner of your table. And you can put the little container in here, or you can take it out, you can reconfigure it however your counter situation is. So for me right now, I don't have a corner to show you. So I'm gonna put both containers facing me. It just slides right in, okay? And then I can take my prep containers. I could use one for garbage, like a garbage bowl. I can use one to drop ingredients into. And so I can or I can just use 2 different ingredients. But again, you're gonna have all these great containers, especially if you get the whole system. And look, so what you can do is you can chop, and you slide your ingredients right into the prep system, into the storage container, and you're ready to go. So for example, let's say you want to, and here I'm gonna slide this back up, and then it just folds in for storage. Just like that. Okay, so let's say you want to make, you wanted to fix, like, do some power cooking, and you make in your pressure cooker or your multi-cooker some chicken, some shredded chicken, and you cook it in there, maybe salsa chicken. It'd be a great recipe for that. So you make a whole batch of shredded chicken, and you use your container and you shred it up with our quick shred, and you put it in here. Then you take some onions and some peppers and you put them in a couple more containers. You have all of that ready to go to make burritos or make taco salads. You can make, you can take a steak out of the freezer later on that week and make steak fajitas. There's so much you can do with it. You can make, you can wrap them in tortillas, and you can make some really amazing taquitos just with that one thing. So it's ready when you are. And the one piece of advice is that I will give you is when you have something that you find you're cutting every day. All right. So let's say every single day that you cook at home, you're cutting onions, or every single day you love zucchini or broccoli and you cut a lot of that. That's what you want to put in here. Anything that you're going to be cutting every day, because then it's on the ready. Mushrooms are a great example. Mushrooms might be a really good example to put the little plastic piece there. I can't remember what they call it, the grate. And it'll keep it from, it'll keep them more fresh because they won't be sitting in the liquids that mushrooms like to release. All right, any questions about that? Okay, so in September, you can get this whole like meal prep storage system. And guys, you know, I hope I did an okay job explaining it, but you can go to my quick little video. It's like a 1-minute video, and you can look at that and see what I did with it. But this month, when you host a party, it's $72. So, and that gets you everything here. You will get 5 storage containers, 2 come with the prep center, and 2 come with the storage. So you will get 5 total. Okay. All right. So that is our cover item. And what that's supposed to do is make dinner. Hi, Michelle. Make dinner quick during the week, right? That's what we're all about. We're all about making mealtime easy and simple, and I dare say it, fun, right? I don't even have enough of these stuff. Okay, there's so much here. So the next thing I'm going to show you, because with that in mind, so when you get all your peppers and your onions all ready to go, like super fast, because you prepped earlier in the week, this is what you want. Oh, I left the lid all the way over there. Sorry, it comes with the lid. But I was cleaning it because this thing gets used. This is from our Brilliance line. Look at how pretty. This is our Brilliance weeknight skillet. So the difference is it's a 12-inch skillet from our new Brilliance line. Isn't it pretty? Nothing sticks to this guy. Nothing sticks. I've been using these pots nonstop, and only these pots since I got them in, I think it was fall last year. I have other Pampered Chef cookware, like stainless steel. I've got the stainless nonstick. I put everything away, and I'm only using these. My husband loves them. He raves about them, and nothing sticks to them. So the difference between this, it's almost like a cross between your 12-inch skillet and a wok. Okay, you know how the wok is like deeper, and it has a smaller surface area on the bottom? This is kind of similar. It's almost like a bowl, but you're going to be able to cook in it. So this is like, they designed this to be your go-to for everything piece of cookware. If you can only get one piece of cookware, this is the dude that's going to do it all for you. You can do like casseroles in here, you can pop it in the oven. You can do stir fries, you can do Mexican, you can just make eggs in it if you wanted to. So everything and nothing will stick to it. So that is our 12-inch weeknight skillet. With a party, it's $66 this month. I'm not going to tell you prices of everything because you can go look at that, but it's really good to know that with a party, I mean, that is a totally reasonable price for a skillet, brand new. Okay. Speaking of weeknight dinners, we have some new seasonings. They have really been doing a great job with stepping up their seasoning game. When I started with Pampered Chef, I didn't use any of their seasonings. My daughter has food allergies, so I was used to not using anything that had any like cornstarches. And then I started realizing, well, wait, a lot of these don't have the ingredients that she's allergic to. So I've started using them more and more and more because she was allergic to corn. She's not anymore. I don't even think these have corn in them. You would have to look. If you have any questions about ingredients, talk to your consultant because we'll be able to answer that for you. Okay, you ready to see the first one? Ooh, what order? All right. We are going with black garlic first. Okay, it's kind of like a smoky garlic. You know, it's got that garlic flavor to it, but it's deeper. You know, it's got more depth to it. Sorry. It almost reminds me of a truffle, like a cross between a truffle and a garlic. So that is your black garlic. Okay. The next one I'm going to go with is the savory umami. All right. Now, if you guys know what umami is, it's like that which cannot be named. It's like an everything seasoning. And I did open it a little bit. I haven't used it yet. I will be using this. One of my favorite things to make is a quick, fresh ramen. You know, not like from the package. You can go to your Asian market and they sell packets of fresh like egg ramen, and they're so good. and you just make them with a chicken broth. You can put dehydrated mushrooms in there too and let them reconstitute, and that mushroom flavor gets infused. Then put some of this in there too, and the flavor is just undescribable. It's almost like a soy sauce. You can't really explain a soy sauce. It's sort of like that. It's just gives it such a depth of flavor. So good, so good. It's almost like a little bit sweet too. Okay, so that now this will be great in, like I said, ramen, and I believe that we have some recipes coming up. Great in ramen. It'll be great in your stir fries. It'll be great in soup. And there's just a lot more that you can do with it. Okay, the next one is savory maple. Savory maple. I'm going to be putting this on my popcorn. I don't know about you, but I'm putting this on my popcorn. So it's got that sweet and savory all at once, which is just I'm so into right now. It's so good. Yeah, it's definitely it definitely smells just like maple syrup, but with like a saltiness to it and some herbs in there too. Speaking of the savory maple, it is featured in our cover. I think that's our cover photo on our Season's Best Cookbook. And that is, well, it is a tortellini. Gosh, it looks so good. I lost it. Brown butter tortellini with savory maple spice blend, the cover recipe. Like, does that not look good? That is delicious. And it's got some spinach in there. One of my other favorite recipes in here is the deep dish Chicago style pizza. Every year we go to Chicago for our national conference and we get deep dish pizza. And this is a deep dish meatball pizza. So lots of great recipes in here. And let me see what's next. To go with some of your dinners, we have tons of baking mixes also. And this is our brand new baking mix. Ready for this? I mean, who doesn't love this? Rosemary focaccia bread. So easy. And you can put, it tells you how to put the little divots in there with your fingertips, and you just play with it a little bit. And you've got rosemary focaccia bread to go along, well, not to go along with. For dessert, you need dessert, right? And Pampered Chef definitely has lots of baking items too. Almond pound cake. All right. Here's the coolest thing. Okay, I think it's the coolest thing because, like I said, I've got a kid that had crazy food allergies. Nut-free. She has never been able to have an almond pound cake. I think somebody made cookies once that were like almond flavoring and it didn't have real almond in it. And that was like a big deal. Almond pound cake that does not have any nuts in it. It's nut-free. So that is fantastic for anybody with food allergies. And if you bring it into a classroom, or if you have, you're having a bunch of kids over, you can make a cake out of this or cupcakes out of this, and you don't have to worry about the nuts being in there. Pretty cool, huh? All right. Whew. I think you need to take a drink. Any questions about these? Nope. Okay, wait, let me take a drink. Okay. All right. Let's see. I think that I will move on. So we have, hey, Debbie, who invited you today? Do you mind coming off mute and telling me who invited you while we wait for the next round of products? Or you can type it too if you'd like. Oh, Nikki did. Okay, great. Well, since you and Angela are both live with me, you are both getting a free gift from me. So I'll get your address from Nikki. If she doesn't have your address, make sure you send it to her. Nikki's fantastic, and I'm glad that she invited you. I know it's a little early there out. Are you in Arizona or are you somewhere else? She's fine. Okay, so it's pretty early where you are. So I appreciate you being on here. And so for that, and I have you both written down, for that you're going to get a new fall product in the mail from me, some happy mail from me. Okay. So next up, we started talking about baking with the, let's see, I don't think I have this pulled up, with the almond pound cake. And I did want to let you know that we have, I don't know if it's in here, We have the Better Batter Box, the Autumn Better Batter Box, and they've been doing this every year for us recently. And I love it. It is like the all-in-one perfect gift. It comes with the almond pound cake. It comes with the most delicious buttercream frosting mix that you will ever have. It's absolutely delicious. And it comes with our mini loaf pan, the turquoise mini loaf pan. Catherine, do you know if it comes with anything else? I don't have it in front of me. I can't remember. But that is available, and it's just a perfect gift. And here's why it's a perfect gift. I love making pound cake. One of my favorite things to do with pound cake is put them in a mini loaf pan, which is what you get with this set. And taking them, like putting them in there, taking them out and freezing them individually, sticking them in the freezer so that when I need a quick dessert, I pull one out. I either let it defrost, or by the time I serve it, it's going to be defrosted, or pop it in the microwave for like a couple seconds and stick it on my quick slice and slice it into nice even little bread. They look like little mini slices of bread. And I just take sliced strawberries with our cup slicer, do some sliced strawberries and some fresh whipped cream from our whipped cream maker. You have like the perfect dessert for any situation. It's fresh pound cake, the homemade pound cake, sliced up, and you're almost making like a strawberry shortcake with it. So it's just so delicious and easy, and you get all the things. It makes a perfect like teacher gift, coworker gift, neighbor gift, anything. Anyone would love to get that for Christmas coming up. So that's going to be available while supplies last. Yes.
In the box, it comes with the mini loaf pan, the almond pound cake mix, the buttercream mix, and then recipe cards.
And recipe cards, yes. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Forgot about that. And it's in a cute little box, so it's a great gift. Okay. And oh, Angie, I see you're here too. Hi. Okay. Do we have any bakers? Anybody who loves to bake? I love to bake. I don't do it often enough, but I love to bake. They brought back one of my, like, a must-have product. I think I may have already opened mine on this. I may not have, because I still have mine from back when they used to carry it. It's basically, they're calling it an icing spatula, but it's basically a really large offset spatula. Everyone needs this. If you're going to bake like even the most basic cake, yes, I like having this size, and then our all-purpose spreader is another size, but I like to have this one where it's the offset, and it spreads icing so easily. And speaking of spreading icing so easily, here it is. Okay, this is the icing smoother. Okay, get it out. I have had so many people ask me for this. So here's what it looks like. Okay, and it's got the grips on both sides. It has a smooth side for going around. So you put your icing on with the offset spatula, with the icing spatula, you slap it on there, and then you smooth it out with the smooth side. Or you can create the naked looks, the naked cake look around the side, or a textured, depending on how hard you're dragging it around. So this is called the icing smoother. I've had so many people ask me for that, and I was like, well, you could use our bench scraper, but that's not really what it's for. This is for baking cakes. And if you're going to bake cakes, you need some really good cake pans. Somewhere. Yeah. We have a set of four cute, adorable little cake pans to make layered cakes with. And this steps it up. I'm just saying, steps up your cake making. Makes a 4-layer cake. Look at how cute these are. So this is like, I want to say it's about a 6-inch, where a typical cake round would be 8-inch. And look at how cute this is. Okay, and you get 4 of them, and they all nest inside each other. Here's the big deal about these. It gives you, I don't know if you can see it, probably not. Gives you that line. You might be able to see it. That's your fill line. So you cannot mess this up and have cake all over your oven. It gives you the fill line, the perfect fill line. And so that way all of your layers will be even. So not only just to avoid a mess, but so that all of your layers are going to be the same size. How cool is that, right? Okay. So that comes as a set of 4 those are our round cake pan set. And all right, I have to pull up a picture of this. I saved a picture. Okay, so for those of you who are serious about baking, this is more of a fun take on serious baking, okay? We have the dual piping bags to show you what these piping bags do. And guys, if you have some background noise, if you wouldn't mind just muting yourself, but you can always come off mute and ask a question or talk about what you see. So these are our a new version of, and the old ones are still there, of our piping bags. This is called a dual piping bag. It's so cool. What you can do is you can make some of those fun two-sided icing, like cupcakes. You can have two colors swirled together, and it comes with piping bags. It comes with, this is the magic right here. See that? The little nozzle is cut in half, and then it comes with 3 different tips. And then this one. So a small star and a large star, and then the, I don't know what they call the open one, but it's the open one. And you can make these adorable creations. And I'm going to show you a picture of one of them because I had it saved on here. Okay, ready? So cute. Ah, there it is. Look at how cute these are. You see that all right? See how there's 2 colors? So you can make in the bottom, see in the bottom, it has like little, they use the star tape tip to make little like nubs. I don't know what you want to call them, little stars. And then the big swirl. And then in the very back, I think that's my favorite one. So you can do all sorts of things. It'd be really, really fun for a gender reveal party to make cupcakes. And you can even use our almond pound cake mix, make cupcakes. Use that buttercream mix, make pink icing, make blue icing, swirl them together, and maybe put on the inside like a little filling with the color frosting of a boy or girl. Wouldn't that be fun? And you could do that with a cake too, you know, anything. So it'd be really fun to make use of that. Okay. Wow. Told you there's a lot of stuff. Okay. Boy. All right. Let me see what's next on my list. I think that's all I have for baking. Okay, and hey, Angie, guess what? Because you are attending live, you are the winner of my next giveaway for a free fall product. So each of you is going to win a free fall product from me because since we have only a few people joining us live, guess what? You get to be a winner. Yay, it pays to show up. So I have your information and I will send that to you. Okay. All right. That is it for that. Okay, so I'm going to move into stoneware because baking, stoneware, they kind of go hand in hand. We had a couple of new items that were restyled and they are favorite items. And they've been around for a long time, especially this dude. Who has a deep covered baker already? I do. I have one from years and years ago, the real heavy one before they restyled it and made it not as heavy. This is in the pretty like creamy white color to match some of the newer products that we've come out with. The rectangular stone baker, the pie plate is in that color, and the tray that goes on top of the stone baker, the rectangular baker. So here's what it's unglazed on the inside, glazed on the outside. Guys, these go in the dishwasher. Like what? If you have not known, it's almost like a crock pot that goes in the microwave. So you can put this in the microwave. I'm a soup girl. I'm here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and I had a soup business for a while. And see, I said that kind of Southern, didn't I? I'm from Philadelphia. You wouldn't know it right now. But and my soup, one of my most famous soups is the my loaded baked potato chowder, which Catherine won't eat because she doesn't eat soups because she's crazy. But it is based on the recipe that I make in here in the microwave. No joke. Like it's famous and it started off here. I also love to make a 30-minute chicken in here. I know you're like, and 30-minute chicken. I'm not joking. And I am picky about food. I'm picky about food. and it makes the most delicious roast chicken. Now I do put it in the oven at the very end. I take the lid off. I put it in the oven at a high temperature to kind of brown up that skin, but it is fantastic. There's also some other pasta recipes that I make in here. So if you have not experimented with that, I have a lot of recipes for it. So if you wind up getting that and need recipes, talk with your consultant. We also have, I know it's here somewhere. We have a mini version of that. Ah, here it is. Oh, I get to cut something open. I haven't cut this open yet. And did you know that our paring knives are also good for cutting boxes open? All right. All right. So same kind of thing, but just mini, like Christmas here every day. Okay, so here's the lid. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Here's the cute little baby. Got a baby. This is the mini deep covered baker. Again, in that pretty white color with the lid. Go in the microwave, go in the oven. Okay, go right to the fridge, right to the table. You can make great desserts in here. You can make cakes in the microwave. You can do side dishes in here. It can go into the oven. And really everything that you can do in that big one. How many quarts is that? Ooh, good question. I'm going to guess. Hey, Catherine, I'm going to have you look that up. I'm going to guess 1.5. That's my guess. Let's see how close I get without going over. Yes, it's so cute. I actually have another one that's orange that was in the, they had a kid set at some point, and it came with a little one of these, and we made like apple crisp or some kind of berry crisp in there, just in the microwave when my daughter was, I mean, it had to be like 8 years ago. So it was a long time ago. And yeah, there's lots you can do, especially with the holidays coming up. This is a great side dish.
It's 6 cup.
It's what?
6 1/4 cup.
Okay, so 6 cups is a cup, or is a quart and a half. Every quart is 4 cups. So 32 ounces is a quart. And so this is, yeah, basically like a quart and a half. Okay, hope that helps. All right. We have some other stoneware. Exciting. Just saying. Guys, if you saw my garage right now with all of my Pampered Chef, and my husband's like, more, and it comes for free. Like, what am I supposed to do? Say no? Okay. This is an item, I feel like we had this a long time ago in one of the other colors. This is what you're gonna make that recipe for the deep dish pizza, at Meatball Pizza. This is what you're making it in. It is the Stone Round Baker. And it's in that pretty white again, naked on the inside, pretty on the outside. And yeah, you can do the deep dish pizzas, you can do casseroles in here. Pasta bakes would be a really good one. So that's this one. And just like, if now's not a good time for a party, just gonna let you know, you can get this. Yes, you can get it this month for 60% off. You can get anything, choose any one item for 60% off. But in October, you can get stoneware for 60% off. So if this month doesn't work, now I'd say earlier is better, because all these products are brand new, and so your friends have never seen them before. So I would say if you can host a party in September, get in there, because people are needing solutions now, and this is going to help them cook at home. So that's why I love doing this, because it helps people cook at home. They're running around crazy with school kids and all those back to school costs that we all know about, all those fundraisers that they ask us to contribute to, and it gets a little much. So what's the first thing to go? Eating out. Eating out is the first thing to go. So if you can do one this month, but if you can't and you want to get closer to the holidays, you can have one in October and get 60% off any one piece of stoneware. So I mentioned that we have a rectangular baker with the tray that sits on top. It's gorgeous. This is now available in a set. Well, sort of in a set with it. I think that the tray is okay. So it comes with the rectangular and comes with can come with a tray, or you can get them without. Well, here's its cousin, the like an 8 by 8 inch or so stone square pan. So again, it's that pretty white color. It's gonna look so good at your Thanksgiving table. And then in addition to that piece, I'm running out of room. Pay no attention to that. Okay, that was just a box. You can get with it the serving tray. But here's the cool thing. For this, it goes on top. All right. And so what this is, it's not really meant to be a lid. It's meant to be a baking tray that can go on top of the baker. And so if you have some pasta, if you have like some manicotti in the bottom one, and you want to put some garlic knots on the top, if you have some, I like to, this is gonna sound weird, but I like to put my chili in the oven. You can put your chili in the oven, or any kind of roast or anything like that, any kind of meat, and put some bread on top, or you could even put some vegetables on top too. And then you can lift that up when that's done and then brown the top of whatever you're making if it needs to be browned. I do know that the 2 trays, because this can be used by itself also, it goes oven to table. And the rectangular tray are available as a set. I can't remember if this and the rectangular one are available as a set. These literally just came out today, so bear with me a little bit on what sets are available. This is new today. So it's absolutely gorgeous. I love the white because it just goes with everything, and it matches the deep cover bakers, and it matches the pie plate, and it matches the rectangular baker that we have. So pretty. Okay. Huh. Any questions so far? Wow. I hope you guys are enjoying this. And we're going to move into tools, which of course Pampered Chef is known for. If I don't know if you guys have the cup slicer, but that was one of those items that everyone wanted to have in their kitchen. It went viral, and we have some products like that may go viral this time around too. So I'm hoping that they have lots of them ready to go and ready to ship out, because people went a little nuts for that cup slicer. Not gonna lie. All right. So the first thing on my list is something that I had to go get a new pack of them because I've been using them so much. I was like, there's no way I'm going to track all 3 down. One is in the butter. I have one in the butter. One is over in the dish drainer because I use them all the time. And it's funny, I don't have a regular knife here. This is our set of 3 spreading knife set. And you think, well, why do we need a spreading knife? Because they are awesome. All right. So what this is meant to do, it's a different shape to it. So I don't know if you can see that. See that? It's like got a different little hook on the end. It's meant to spread things. Like I make a lot of sun butter and jelly sandwiches. We don't do peanut butter. So for spreading, I make a lot of like raisin bread toast, or we do a lot of bagels. So for spreading the cream cheese, and it just, that little nook right there gets into those little crevices that for some reason, whatever reason, it's hard to do with a regular rounded knife. So here's a regular, well, that's a sharp knife. And then here is the pointed tip. See that? It's got a little hook on it. I can't explain why they're so good. They just are. So I have one of these with my butter dish. And I use them. They're just in a constant rotation in my kitchen. I don't know why. They just are amazing. So you get a set of 3 of those, and you can use them everywhere. Another thing that I should have shown you when I showed you the Brilliance cookware is a Brilliance handle protector. Okay, so here's this Brilliance pan that we love. I've noticed that the handle can get really hot, especially since I just switched to gas cooking. I don't know if it does it on electric also, but it gets pretty hot on gas cooking because of that open flame. And so they did make like a handle protector for this little guy right here, and for some of those the stock pots or the soup pans, the soup pots that have like the little handles. But they finally came out with a handle protector for this, and it just slides right on there. And now it's not hot anymore. So if you're carrying some pasta over to the sink and you want to, drain it out, or you're not going to burn your hand, which is a good thing. Okay, so that is a really must have if you have any of the Brilliance. All right. Let's see, next up is, okay. This is something we've really been needing. We have lots of like things like salad shaker bottles and things like that. And I don't think we've ever had funnels before. So everybody needs a good set of funnels. I always bought, I think I had a set from like IKEA a long time ago, but this is really neat. Comes with a set of 3. Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought I was missing one. No, I'm not. A set of 3. There's 1, and they nest and clip into each other for storage. Okay. So here's the smallest one. All right. They will fit in any bottles. And here's the neat thing also, something that makes ours a little bit different, is it comes with this little, almost looks like what you'd find on top of pizza. I don't know if they do that anymore, but they put it on top of pizza to keep the box from sticking. It's almost like that, but it's a strainer. And so what it does is it keeps, if you're straining out garlic oil and trying to pour that into a bottle, it will keep, and it snaps into any of these sizes and it does not come out. So the food is not going to get around it. It's snapped in there. And so you can easily strain your stuff. And I put it in there upside down. So now I've got to bang it. Oh, didn't work. I always do that. I always put it in there upside down. There we go. Got it. You want to put it with the handle side up. Got a little handle. You want to put a handle side up so that you don't do what I just did. Okay, so there we go. It's in there now. All right, and so to store it, you just put it in the smallest one. Pop them together, and there you go. They are good for storage. All right, so set of 3 funnels with the strainer. We also have a stainless steel colander. We have a larger size. I want to say it's a 5-quart that has been so popular because everybody needs a good colander. And I have the set from years ago, and we still sell it, the stainless steel set of 3, the mesh colanders. But I absolutely love this. The cool thing about this is it's got the good foot on the bottom. It's got great handles that are, heat resistant. And of course, it's cute. It's got the happy spoons going around the side. The Pampered Chef happy spoons. This makes it ours. This will nest in with the larger size, and you can get it as a set of 2. So that's really pretty. Everybody needs, and I have been saying with that bigger one, oh, I wish they had a smaller one for berries, and I don't need the big size every time. I'm not making pasta all the time. So that's really good for vegetables or berries or anything like that. Hey, we're almost there. Okay, our last, well, it's really 4 products, but sort of 3. Okay, which one do I want to do next? Hey, Lorelai. Yes. Can you get me? Can you reach the eggs? Probably not. Never mind. I'll do it without. No, you probably not. Okay. Great. Let's ask a 7-year-old to go reach the eggs that are too high in the refrigerator for her and just see what happens. I think Pampered Chef will need to come out with a cleaning cloth after this one. Okay, don't worry about it. All right, so I want to show you one of the next most popular items this season is going to be, let's pretend this is next. So this is our spatula, or no, our whisk tongs. Okay, what I love about these, now last year they came out with the spatula tongs that I use like crazy. I use those to flip quesadillas. I use them to flip hamburgers. I mean, everything. These can do all of that and more. So basically, like, let's say you're flipping a salad, was that, you're flipping a salad, you can go and prep the dressing right in one of your prepples. You can serve the salad because it gets, like, it's not going to drop your salad all over the place like regular tongs will. And this is a perfect use of it. If you're doing hard-boiled eggs or soft-boiled eggs, we're going to pretend this is an egg because it's not. You can reach down in there, pick it up, and it will grab anything. Because these are flexible, these things are flexible there, you're going to be able to pick like anything up that is a weird shape. So I love the idea of using that because I always had to use like a slotted spoon, and then you don't have to do that anymore. This is great. So it's multifunctional. There's a lot of different uses for one tool. It clips shut, just like our other tongs, comes apart, but then you can use it as a whisk. It is the safe for all of the cookware because it's that silicone on the outside. So that's gonna go like crazy, just like the spatula tongs went like crazy. The next tool I think we've predicted will be like the hottest, the next thing to go viral, and it is our garlic prep tool, okay? Anyone who has done a party with me knows I love fresh garlic, and I try to convert somebody at every party from the jarred stuff to fresh garlic. My number one favorite tool that we sell is the garlic press, and with a garlic press, you get like a paste, right? You get a paste with it, and so it's a very intense flavor. Sometimes you don't want that, and we used to sell something called I think they discontinued it just this last time, the garlic slicer, which would give you sliced garlic. And sometimes you want that, you know, you want it to see the garlic in what you're cooking. Sometimes you want like rough cut, you know, chopped up garlic because you want not as intense of a flavor, but you want to see the garlic that you're cutting. So this is the garlic prep tool. It comes with a garlic peeler, okay? And this comes with it. It actually stores right in the little bowl. See? And it has a little cleaning brush too. Okay, it stores right in the little bowl. Okay, when you're ready to use it, it is just multifunctional. Okay, so you put it in there, and if you want to get diced garlic, come on, there you go. You see that? How it's a dicing tool, and all of your garlic is going to go right into here. All right. Let's say you want to do sliced garlic. See that? Sliced garlic. And you press it down. You put the clove right there, press it down. And actually, before you do that, it might be helpful to turn the bowl around so it flips upside down. And so your garlic will drop right in there. Okay. Yeah, I'm buying these for like everybody I know because the fresh garlic, I mean, it's just so great. And and then a third option is this little thing right there. So one of the big things my mom is always telling me, she's a big garlic person too. She's like, don't press your garlic. You need to grate your garlic. Rachel Ray grates her garlic. You should grate your garlic. I'm like, no, I like to press my garlic. It's so easy. Well, now you can, those of you who like to grate your garlic, you can do that instead. And this fits right on here. Okay, you take your clove of garlic and you rub it, and it goes right in there, and you just go like that. That's going to be great for the little brush that comes with it. All of these pieces are dishwasher safe, but I love that you get 3 ways to do garlic in one tool. I'm not going to be giving away my garlic press anytime soon, but I'm doing this also. I have played around. I need to play around a little bit more to see if it will do ginger. I did try that once so far, and I had to cut the ginger a little bit differently for it to work. But that's right. And it all stores together, which is so good. My family is notorious for separating pieces, so if I don't have it put together, I won't find all the pieces I need. So there you go, the garlic prep tool. Yes. Okay, you're going to be seeing this everywhere. All right, starting today. All right, I have one more product to show you. I think, let me make sure I got everything. Okay. All right, I'm not going to lie. Okay, so the next one, I'm going to preface it with a smaller little addition. We love Pampered Chef Electrics, right? Excuse me. And this one, I was like, oh, well, okay. No. Nope. It is amazing. Okay, so first I'm going to show you, because this is going to be the little preface. We have a set of 3 popcorn seasoning set. Okay, if this gives you a little hint of what we're coming up. We have a French toast seasoning. They used to have this and they got rid of it, but now it's back in this set. They have ranch, which you can get on its own too. It's so good in so many applications. Same thing with the French toast. You can use that on bread and anything else. And brand new, just now, brand new, is a smoked Gouda seasoning. You don't just have to use this. It is part of our popcorn seasoning set, but you can use this on top of mac and cheese. You can put it into like pestos, anywhere that you want that cheese flavor. You can put it into pasta. So much you can do with this, and it's gonna have that Gouda flavoring, which is just a different taste than like your typical cheddar or something like that. We're big Gouda fans here. And there's lots of jokes you can make with your Gouda. All that to say, the big, and I left this one in the box. I had to take out the second one. I've literally, guys, don't laugh at me. I've literally used this every single day since I got it. Maybe it took me a couple days to get it out of the box and start using it, maybe. I love our microwave popcorn maker. But I thought, well, there's no reason to get rid of the microwave popcorn maker. There's no reason to use anything else. So, here we go. This is the new, hold on, I have it written down, the name of it. Oh, it should be over here. It's the electric pop and stir. So it pops, but it stirs. And this is a newer thing on the market. You know, there are some others that have started coming out with these, but whenever they come out with something new, they always make ours better. Okay, they give ours some additional features that the other ones don't have, and I will tell you about it. So here is the electric pop and stir. Okay, you have the tray, and this thing twirls, and when you plug it in, it twirls. You have the base. Oh my gosh, I love this thing so much. Okay, you have the base. Okay, and then you have the bowl with a removable vented lid. Okay, so this thing comes off. Okay, and so when you're making popcorn, this is how you assemble it. You plug it in, and so see the side. Where is the control? Oh, it's covered. I was like, I can't see it in the camera because it's covered. All right. Sorry if I wind up giving this as a gift to somebody. I'll put the stickers back on, I promise, just for show. Okay, so you've got, I mean, it's as simple as it gets. Pop off, and then the surprise thing that nobody else has, I don't know if you can see what it says. It says nuts. It can make those delicious, like caramelized nuts, or in our case, seeds. I did it with pumpkin seeds, like candied nuts or candied seeds. It is so good. So let me show you how it goes together. And all you do is plug it in and you turn it to pop. So I put this. This is the tray that does all the magic. It does all the stirring. Okay, so it goes in like this. This dishwasher safe. This dishwasher safe. This dishwasher safe. This not dishwasher safe, but it's not really getting very dirty because you've got the lid all the way on there. Okay. You put in your oil if you're choosing to use oil. I put in a little of the butter flavored oil and just swirl it around. I have put, it tells you to do a half a cup of popcorn. I like to push boundaries. I like popcorn. So I did up to like a cup of it. You put the popcorn in. Okay, you put the lid on. All right. And then I like to take fresh butter and put it right in there. So about 2 tablespoons of butter. You leave it vented while it's cooking, so you don't put that on there. Okay. And then it goes, there's nothing better than hearing it going pop, 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 pop. I mean, it's like so satisfying. I just like, we've sat there and watched it. Like, you can see it, you can watch it. It's really fun. When I tell you, even when I doubled the recipe for this popcorn, when I tell you that I maybe had 4 kernels that didn't pop. And that was with a double recipe. I'm not joking. It popped every single kernel. It's moving it around. It did not burn. And I had butter on there, and butter, you know, can get pretty hot and start to burn. I mean, it turned brown because that's the way I like it. I like brown butter. So it melts down and it's stirring it. So it is so evenly coated. It's amazing. And then you can just put some salt on it, or I like seasoned salt. I've started playing around. Like I said, I'm going to be putting that savory maple onto my popcorn. I'm going to do that because those are like the flavors that I love. And so this is the fun thing. So after it's done, and just like with popcorn in the microwave, you start to listen for it to slow down. Well, for this one, just listen for it to stop. And that's when you want, like, if there are no more kernels popping, you can even wait like 5 or 10 seconds because it's moving it around. It's not really going to burn. But, that's when you know to stop it. You just turn it off. Ready? You grab the handles with both hands. And I have found, now be careful when you're doing it because it can be hot, but I have found I don't even use any kind of oven mitts because it's not hot. The handles themselves aren't even hot. And you just go like this. You catch that? Sorry, lift it up. Oh, wait, before you do that, put the lid back on. I've made that mistake like over and over again. Put the lid on, then do your flip. Okay. Let me get this out of the way. This comes right off. This goes in the dishwasher. And you have your popcorn. You can put your salt in there and mix it up and eat out of this thing too. Okay. So, and then you can use our flavored seasonings and everything like that. Guys, this month is, and like I mean, I've literally used this every day. I absolutely love it. I can't explain the difference. It's less moist or something than when you cook it in the microwave. It's just like crispy and fluffy and delicious. This month when you host a party, it's $40. $40. So, and anytime with a party, it's no more than $50 if you do a party because you can get half off. So this is going to make a great gift during the holidays. But I might have to hang on to that second one because I'm not giving mine up. So any questions about anything I showed? What are you most excited for? Christmas gift for your girls. Yes. Oh, and all the baking stuff too. It's just like, I love getting real tools for kids to cook with and bake with because, now my daughter has just gone off to college. She has the cookie baking set from years ago, and she'll be bringing that when she moves into an apartment. I'll be giving that to her. I actually bought a couple of extras for the little ones so that they can have one too. But she'll be using those tools in her apartment, and as she gets older, maybe someday with her kids because they're not going anywhere. So I love giving real things for kids to cook with. And yes, I love the classic white too. So, okay. And let's see. I'll undo this. All right. I will be sending you your gifts in the mail. They'll be coming from me for attending this live. I'm also going to be doing a drawing for like a larger prize. But I might I haven't decided how I'm going to do that yet. Maybe based on if people watch the replays. The big news is if you place an order this weekend, you want to use our super secret code, and you want to make sure that you let people watch this video because I want to be able to do this again and again and again. So encourage them to come watch the video for the discount for the super secret code, and tell your consultant. All you have to do is message your consultant with the code meal prep. Okay, phrase. Meal prep is your phrase, and you will get $3 shipping on your order of $30 or more placed this weekend. So you can get any of the new stuff, and it'll be arriving very quickly. So any questions for me? Anything that you wanted to comment on? Anything that you've seen? There's a lot of stuff, right? There's a lot of stuff. Make sure you talk to your consultant because there are, and you can get one of our new catalogs. Lots of ideas in here. It's a great way to just flip through. We also have our digital interactive catalog that actually has videos built into the pages of the actual catalog, which is really fun, but it's great to be able to flip through. I prefer to flip through the catalog than to go search by category. I just feel like I like to see how they've put things together. But that's just me. So if you need a link to shop, just contact your consultant and make sure you send them the special code of the day. It's good until Monday night. All right, everybody. If there are no questions for me or no comments, I really appreciate you being on here, and I hope that you enjoyed it. And let me know, message your consultant and let them know if you enjoyed it, because you know, we can do this again sometime. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.